Hello and welcome back here for episode 18 as we continue on with our series here of growing the shop with our goals of eventually getting the money to buy the farm or maybe borrowing the money. We'll figure it out. But we're going to start off here with doing some more sugar beet harvesting. To do that though, we need to buy another field that is ready for harvest. And we're going to borrow the money to do that. So we're going to head over here, we're going to take out a loan, buy the field, and then we'll start with cutting off the tops, and we'll come back with the harvester and get it all harvested up. And then when we're done with that, we're going to do a little small build here to put in a new production to help us maximize the profits. And our goal for this piece of land that we're buying here is we're going to use this as kind of building out our somewhat production area to where we can maximize the profits, not just of sugar beets, but also poplars. So as we get more money growing the shop, growing our business, we're going to invest in that to help maximize our money so we can get to that $10 million as fast as possible, because we have a lot we want to do on the farm. But for now, let's crank up the music and have some fun harvesting some sugar beets.
In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way. It all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way.
We got the headlands all done, so I'm going to turn this over to a worker, let them continue on with cutting the tops off of the rest of that. We're going to head over here, grab another tractor, grab the harvester, head back over, and start harvesting the sugar beets. And while we're getting this hooked up and headed back over to the sugar beet field to get all the sugar beets harvested, I did want to mention that I have mentioned before that I did record a lot of these videos back in September, including this one. And if my schedule planning is correct, this should be somewhere around the middle of October, I believe, maybe last part of October. And our Vlach Bosnia series, the other series on this channel that we're doing, should be coming to an end here pretty soon. So I want to get your feedback and down in the comments. Let me know. So I'm not sure what maps have come out at the time this video comes out, but is there a map we should do in replace of the Vlach Bosnia series, or should we just wait for the new DLC map, which is coming from Giants, which is the new Scottish map? So let me know down in the comments, and we're going to crank up the music and finish harvesting these sugar beets. And we are all done harvesting this field. So let's get these sugar beets dumped into our trailer. Then we're going to do a little small build here on this field after we convert it from a field to a big grass pasture. And we're only going to put in one production now. I do plan on putting in more, but this one here is something we can do that's not too expensive, but it does add a lot of value to our sugar beets right away, which is something that we're after because we have a lot of sugar beets and we're about ready to have more because we're going to do another expansion here as soon as we're done with this little build. So let's put in our sugar beet cut production, which will cut those sugar beets, which will increase how much money we get from our sugar beets. And then we're going to, we're all done here. We're going to head over and expand the shop even more and upgrade a piece of our equipment. Alright, so our first upgrade we're going to do here is we're going to sell, actually before we sold the topper, but we're going to sell our sugar beet harvester here, and we're going to get a bigger one, but one that is actually narrower, and it has a lot better capabilities, and of course I'm talking about the Colossus. So we're going to get this for harvesting our sugar beets so that it can maneuver around the roads a lot better, and it'll make harvesting sugar beets a lot easier as well. And yes, it's a cheaty one. Yes, it has unreal capacity, and we're gonna go for the little bit slightly unrealistic working with. I know, but hey, you know what? I'm just here to have fun, so we're just gonna have fun with it, and that's why we're going with purple. Yep, that's my reason. So we're going to finance this, and we're also going to have to sell some stuff to raise enough money to get the land that we want to purchase, because we need about another $100,000. So we're going to sell our silage, and then we're also taking a load of sugar beets to cut sugar beets and get those sold as well. And that should give us enough money to buy our next field. Now, I did waste a little bit of money buying that header trailer because we really don't need it, because the header for our sugar beet harvester is about the same width as the machine, so we really don't need a header trailer for that. So we're gonna get our equipment put away, get everything set up, and but before we can do anything, we're gonna need to sell some silage to raise the funds to buy our field. So let's grab our pickup, grab our trailer, get loaded up with all our silage bales, get those sold, and hopefully when we're all said and done here, we're gonna make enough money to buy the field. All right, with that load of cut sugar beets, we now have enough money to buy their next field, which is going to be over here on the edge of the farm. It's one of the fields that doesn't come with the farm, so we can buy it, and we do want to have it, so we're going to pick that up. And it is full of sugar beets, which are ready to harvest. So we're going to head back over here to the shop and grab our new sugar beet harvester, head over there and get set up for harvesting those sugar beets. But we will pick that up in the next episode. So I'm going to thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and be sure and hit that like button and subscribe so you get notified of our next episode.